Hello, my beautiful people. We are reading story 19 and 20 today. It is called A Rabbit at Lunch. Ron, Faye, Will, and Pat sat down to eat lunch. Faye put hamburgers, cheese, and lettuce on the table. Pat jumped up from his chair. "Sit down. I want to see you being very good at lunch," said Ron. Pat sat down. "Do you think you can be good?" asked Ron. "I think I'm a rabbit, but I'm going to be a good rabbit," said Pat. Will laughed. Faye and Ron did not answer Pat. They didn't want to think about Pat being a rabbit. They wanted to eat lunch quietly. Faye gave hamburgers to Ron and the boys. "I only eat lettuce because I'm a rabbit," said Pat. Faye took the hamburger away from him without answering. Pat jumped up from his chair. "Sit on your chair. You are not through eating," said Ron. Pat sat down. "I was going to get some mayonnaise," said Pat. Will was laughing. "Do rabbits eat mayonnaise?" he asked. "This rabbit eats lettuce and mayonnaise. May I please have some mayonnaise, Mother?" Pat asked Faye. Faye got the mayonnaise and put it on the table. "Thank you," said Pat. And he put the mayonnaise on his lettuce and began to eat it very fast. This was making Will laugh more. "Stop eating fast at lunch," said Ron. "Rabbits eat fast," said Pat. When he saw that his father was not happy, he said, "I can be a slow-eating rabbit." Pat began to eat very, very slowly, and Will was laughing. Faye and Ron did not look at Pat. They did not want to laugh at him too. When Pat jumped up from the table, Ron said, "Sit down." "I was going to get more lettuce," said Pat. Faye got some lettuce and gave it to Pat. "Thank you," said Pat. He put mayonnaise on his lettuce and was eating very fast. Will was laughing. "If you don't stop being a rabbit at the table, you will have to go out and sit in the grass," said Ron. Pat jumped up from the table and went jumping out the door. They could see him through the window. He jumped into the grass and sat down. Then he said, "This grass is good for rabbits." Will laughed, but Faye and Ron didn't answer. Then Pat called out, "Will, can you get me some mayonnaise?" Oh my, these stories are so silly. I can't believe that he wanted to be a rabbit. Craziness. All right, answer your questions.